Here's my full review of the Blue Yeti USB microphone. This is, hands down, jumping right into it, the best USB microphone when you factor in the price point, the sound quality, the features, and so much more. This is actually the exact USB microphone I use for every one of my videos when I film them for YouTube. And I've seen a lot of searches for best microphone for YouTube, best microphone for podcasting, best microphone for music and music production, best microphone for gaming and streaming. My number one recommendation every single time is the Blue Yeti. Now, getting into the microphone itself, this is basically the Yeti, so I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna remove my pop filter. I do suggest getting a pop filter for any type of mic that you have, whether it's the Blue Yeti or another one. So here's how it looks. Obviously mine's been through a lot because I've had this for a long time, and honestly, you could have not asked for a better microphone. Now on the back, you might see we have 4 different settings. So we have cardioid, which is what I'm using right now, which is basically just the main focal point of my voice when I'm in front of it. Basically the left and the right. So you may hear differences with the microphone. Then we have Omnidirectional, so basically it's recording in a 360-degree area. So let's say if you're recording a choir or a symphony, or basically you want to have basically all these different sounds all around the room for that kind of 360 sound effect, you can use this setting. And then lastly, we have Bi-Directional. So if I'm here, or I'm here, you can hear it, but then on the side, not as much. So like say I'm doing like a podcast, for example, and I'm right here, and someone's right here, it makes it better for that bi-directional communication. Then they have the gain, which allows me to turn up the output of the microphone to my computer. And then lastly, you have volume, because you can use the Blue Yeti as a makeshift interface. So I can plug headphones in here, and that way, in real time, I can hear how I'm sounding with the Blue Yeti. And like say if my headphone jack is broken on my computer, whatever, because this is a USB microphone, I can use it as an interface by plugging my headphones in, and I can route music or basically any other type of audio through the Blue Yeti. So I'm just gonna put it back down here, put it here. But like I said, honestly, like this is hands on the best microphone. The price point isn't too bad. It fluctuates a lot. I think when I got my Yeti, it was roughly about 120 bucks. And I know that can be a decent amount, especially if you're just starting out and you have a very tight budget. But I promise you that the jump from, let's say, a $40 or $50 microphone to the Yeti is massive. So if anything, if you're like, all right, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna start with a $40 microphone and then work my way up to the Yeti, I think you're better off just saving all the money that you have and wait until the point that you can get the Yeti, because the sound quality, like I said, is amazing. Obviously, it's not the best sounding microphone in the world, because also there's a bunch of other microphones that are way more expensive. But in terms of a beginner's starting mic, in terms of a mic that you can use, like I said, for podcasting, for YouTube, if you actually want to do gaming and streaming, or let's say doing some type of thing with music production, the Blue Yeti, without question, is hands down the best way to go.